We're going to roll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Away with Words, the podcast. It's your girl Bree Story.
And it's a Tati.
And MJ and Kid.
Always. So, if you're watching this, that means it is 4:25, which means that 5 days ago, it was Tati's birthday.
Happy birthday, Tati.
Clap it up.
It's 31.
Clap it up.
It's 31.
Clap it up.
Oh, shall I not say your age? I don't know.
So, not So, the
we
Monday.
talk about our age all the time.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, you're right.
So, the Monday prior to this, Tati couldn't be here because she was super busy because she's a super busy girl. So, we didn't celebrate then. So, we're going to celebrate a little bit now. Do you want to break some ice for your birthday?
Yeah.
Just like, just so pacifying. Do you want to break some ice for your birthday? Something that you're in charge of. So stupid.
Yeah, I'm just picking all these random things off the top of my head.
I love that for you.
So, who is your favorite Disney princess?
That's a good one.
Mine's just Pocahontas.
I knew it. I know it.
Pocahontas, and I'm partial to Tiana just because it's kind of my name, and she's black.
Yeah, exactly.
So when that came out, my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, like it's you!" She was so happy.
It's you.
And I was in high school, but
We were in high school.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
I'm going to say Belle.
Belle. Okay.
She just like had to deal with a beast, and just just say the name of the movie.
She just had to deal with the beast.
Yeah, but she saw the beauty in him,
Uh-huh.
You hated that answer so much.
That's
You
what
hated
it's called.
It's just
She just put up with it immediately. She was like, "Get my dad out of here, and I'm going to stay here and be your prisoner." And then fell in love with him.
and be a prisoner.
Toxic.
It's toxic, but then he ended up being a great person for her. It's Belle, and she can sing.
And she can sing.
Like they all
like
can.
most
But
Disney
yeah,
princesses can.
no, but
It
she
really,
got some hit songs.
It really paints a really toxic message for young girls. It's like, deal with the beast and you'll get your prince in the end. But like,
That's toxic.
deal with all the trauma first. Gross.
Damn it, so Belle is not my favorite.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Belle
No,
was
I'm
your
just kidding. I'm just
favorite.
kidding. No, I enjoyed that story
She's
a
a
lot.
toxic bitch.
I don't know. So, how I've been hearing the term fake woke a lot. Sometimes I think I'm real woke, and it's exhausting, y'all.
Okay.
I can't think about Pocahontas because genocide,
Yeah.
And Tiana, it's like, fine. Fine. Tiana, I don't know.
They're all pretty
But
like.
when I
It
was
could
a
be like
kid,
some
I
of the
really
newer ones too.
I don't know. I don't really Disney like that anymore.
Like,
What you feel about
who were the new
Moana?
ones?
that's about to say like Moana.
Oh, I fuck with Moana. I liked her songs.
Isn't there another one that was
Talking about beautiful
like,
gowns.
not white?
No.
There
Oh,
wasn't
in
another
Canto?
one? No.
Maribel. I mean, Madrigal. Maribel.
Was she a
Is
princess?
her name Maribel?
She
Yeah.
wasn't a princess. She was a
No,
princess.
she's not
I mean,
a
but-
princess.
No, I thought there was another like Disney princess that wasn't white in recent times.
Yeah,
Tiana,
Grandma.
Pocahontas, and
No, like around like
Moana.
Moana times. There's not another one.
I don't know though. I don't.
Maybe
I don't
not.
be watching all
Maybe
the
I
stuff
just
no
haven't
more.
seen it.
We got Coco.
I did
we
really
got-
enjoy Moana
that's not
though.
a
I only
princess.
watched it once, so I don't really remember it. But I do remember thoroughly enjoying that movie. So,
Y'all like
but I like
You
Tiana
like
because
Mulan.
Mama.
Y'all like Mulan.
I fuck with Mulan.
I love that movie.
yeah, I fuck with Mulan.
She's not my favorite princess.
No, mine either. She's
But I
not my
fuck with
favorite
her
princess.
heavy.
Yeah, I don't know. This is tough for me. I feel I'm having some inner turmoil.
You know who I thought you were gonna say?
Tell us.
I thought no, that's not Disney. Never mind.
Oh, who?
I thought you were gonna say Fiona, like from Shrek.
Oh,
Oh,
Like that was like
Fiona.
what that was
I do
giving
love
me.
Shrek.
But that's not Disney.
I mean, do you like Jasmine? Do you like
Ooh,
Meredith?
Jasmine is definitely.
Jasmine is very pretty.
Do you like-
Jasmine's
Meredith.
definitely second runner up
From
for me.
Brave.
Pocahontas.
Oh, I've
and
never
then-
seen Brave.
then
Oh.
Jasmine. Oh, what about Ariel?
she was silenced.
Literally that.
Oh, and I was like, she.
literally gave up her voice for some dick. Cannot relate.
Wow, these women are really been
Cannot
going through
relate.
it. That's
Can't
what we
relate.
all realized just now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So
It's our childhood, though.
Talk
Like,
about
this is all we
self.
have.
Talk about self. No, I think I'll go with Tiana. I like the songs. I love the Louisiana vibe. You know, I like the cooking.
Almost there. Yeah,
food. You know,
absolutely.
It's cute.
She needed that
I
restaurant.
don't like that we can't just keep black people human. That we have to like make some sort of creature out of them all the time. But whatever, you know.
That's probably why I
Just
don't watch
ruin
that movie
everything.
that often. That's probably why I don't watch it that often.
Yeah, it's
I want to see her be her. You know what I'm
I
saying?
fell asleep on that movie in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Look at us.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a cute movie,
while they
though.
were in the forest. Yeah, I woke back
While
up.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like specifically while they were in the forest.
Literally, I fell asleep while they were in the forest, and then when I woke back up, they were like getting out of the forest. So I didn't like sleep long, but
That was pretty most of the movie.
no, like not the whole forest.
Oh,
scene.
I'm like,
Like
that
I
was like beginning
seen
to
no,
end.
because like
You
I
watched
seen a
them
lot of
go
the stuff, but I'm
into
just
the
saying
forest.
I fell asleep while they were in the forest though.
Oh,
And
oh.
when I woke back up, they were starting like
That little
but I saw
that
lots
little
of
lightning bug.
Someone
Or that
just told me something.
fly?
Oh, Courtney just told me
sad.
something about that
He
lightning
was
bug.
so sad.
He was a real person. Well, he was based off a real person.
Oh, that hurts me.
He died, right?
Oh my god.
In the movie?
No.
Didn't
they
the
thought he was
bug
gonna
die?
die. He like
No,
got
he-
smashed or something, and they thought he was gonna die. But
I thought
oh
he died.
wait, he did die because he went in the
Yeah.
sky to be with his wife.
Yeah, it's like he
Forgot
died.
about that.
Oh, some little sad stuff happening here.
Yeah, it was. See, I can't, y'all.
Whew.
All right,
That
let's
was
check
deep,
in.
guys.
Thanks, Tati.
No,
Or
it's work.
number one would be Brandy as Cinderella.
Thank you for that.
That would definitely
Cinderella's
be
Brandy.
Yes.
Brianna hates it.
No, I'm partial. No,
So,
just-
like, actually, I find a couple loopholes.
no, I like Whoopi as the
Love it.
queen.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Exactly. Acting, okay? Having a
was
good
acting.
time.
What about Baps?
I love Babs.
Those are princesses.
Oh, my, now we're off Disney.
Do y'all know I just watched Babs for the first time at your house?
You did not.
That was my first time watching Babs.
Was my mom
When?
in the room too?
I don't think so.
Oh, because that's her favorite movie. That's
You
why I'm
just
asked.
watched Babs?
Yeah.
Babs was my favorite movie. When I
Babs
was
would be on when I was a kid, but I never sat and watched it until I was at your house.
I went through a phase where I watched Babs every day.
I love
good.
it. That was me
Every
and Poetic
single
Justice.
day.
That's me and Poetic Justice as well. Let's check in.
You want to check in first, birthday girl?
Okay.
Birthday
So
beach.
physically,
Look at that
I
bitch,
can
birthday
feel a
beach.
bit of a headache.
Should I just have that in the background as you do your birthday beach? Is it be like little background music? While you
I can definitely play it.
It's your birthday beach.
I like it.
It's your birthday beach. I think I'm doing really good at it though. Sounds really good. Okay, go ahead.
Everybody's in agreement. Okay. I feel a bit of a headache physically,
Yeah, same.
emotionally.
Just doors together.
Emotionally, I feel. I don't know if this is the correct way that we use emotionally, though.
Tell us.
But emotionally, I feel valued.
Okay.
But that's not usually the way we use that one. But I'm going with that. And my attention is on my daughter's birthday.
Birthday.
So that's the next thing.
That's so amazing.
You're so
And
lucky.
You've been raising a human for so long. Go
You've
girl.
been really
so long. She's
doing
about
the
to be
things.
7, guys.
That's really crazy to me.
my favorite
crazy.
number.
Crazy.
That's insane,
And
I can't believe I've
spiritually,
even known you this long.
right, long enough for me to not have kids and then have them.
Yeah.
Kid,
Yeah.
No, kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Talking about
No.
she's
It's about-
pregnant.
no.
Just be like,
It's about
she's
she's
pregnant. Just
Nah.
a one-off fucking announcement. Oh my god.
I
That's
like
how I
people
would
that
like
to
for me to be
pregnant
announced
and
if I
that
was
like to
pregnant.
have kids.
Yeah.
I feel like that's real cute for y'all. I said I like people that like to have kids.
That likes like the act of having kids.
Yeah, that like
Oh.
just likes having kids. Like they keep doing it.
People announce pregnancies on this show.
That does happen.
You know what I mean?
That has happened.
Tell me.
Yep. Look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Google it.
Can't miss it.
I'm gonna say Google it,
know.
literally.
Spiritually, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Truth
Oh,
is,
spiritually you're
I'm
tired.
That's the song. Hi.
You're high?
I said hi.
Oh, I thought you were like, hi.
No.
Oh, I'm
Physically.
Yeah, I was like,
Physically, I have a headache as well.
bitches be bonkers.
Emotionally, I would define it as loopy.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
It was all
Nobody's
this.
gonna like try to like change your
It was
mind.
like, well, why?
Yeah, like she was like ready for somebody to debate her.
are any of these cameras picking up the reflection of this mirror?
They're not.
Thank God. Because, you know, Voldemort and Harry Potter.
It's just a face coming out the back. There's not a face back there.
That's what it looked like. My scarf is covering up something much more than it should.
It's this. My scarf is. It's the motion of you trying to hold it down.
Because it's just not flat, and I'm insecure about it.
You really do
Why
look
would
fantastic.
you be insecure
Okay,
and then
good.
draw attention?
Because I just realized, I'm like,
So
there's
now
a
everybody
mirror.
gonna be trying to like, is it a mirror?
Because I don't want to turn around and then the camera see it, but I know there's a mirror behind me.
No, we can't see a thing.
Okay, physically headache, emotionally loopy. My attention is currently on. I'm going to say my attention is currently on figuring out the best ways to wear Daisy Dukes as many times as possible this summer without getting a yeast infection.
Okay.
Got to crack that code. Want my buns out.
Do
Don't
Daisy
want any.
Dukes usually give you yeast infection?
Yeah, like too tight around
Like
the
too
crotch
tight.
area for too long.
What if you put something
Shouldn't
like...
really be like an all-day thing. Excuse me. Come on.
What
I
if you-
love this uneducated question.
Yeah, like, I don't know
You
what...
were pissed and ready. Like,
Because I have to know what you're gonna
she
say.
has an attitude already.
I'm
She's
just
like,
like-
come on. Give me a suggestion so I,
know
can beat your
I
ass.
already love the innocence of like, what if you put like
He's like, can't you just put? You're like, come on,
just no idea.
Just extra
on.
fabric or cloth in that area.
Make it
Like,
work.
like underwear.
yeah.
oh, making it work
Oh,
to be
make it work.
tighter.
Yeah, you don't want it to be tight around your vulva.
Well, how high do you want them to go up? Because
I want my ass cheeks to be exposed.
Oh, no, that's pretty high.
a child.
Yeah.
You said that's pretty high.
Ass cheeks to be out, like the back.
Back up.
Got crazy about
She
it.
came
The back-
down.
the
She
back of
peeked
your-
the scene and then went back
And as
upstairs.
soon as I said it, I was like,
She's like, oh,
Oh, you got to get
I'm like,
a
they're
visitor.
still working.
No, but like your cheeks,
yeah, I want
that's
it.
pretty high up. That's
It's
like
very
up
high
here.
up. That's what I'm saying. How often can I wear shorts like that without getting a yeast infection? That's the science experience.
Half
Do
a
you
day.
know girls that wear those often? Ask
No.
them. Oh, well,
I don't. I hang out with girls like you. Do you wear coochie cutters every day? No, you don't.
Yeah,
Neither does Courtney or Michael, and he doesn't have a vulva. So
I don't. But I'm putting them on this summer though. So, but I don't have that experience. So yeah. you're
I
right.
mean, you could irritate your balls. Your balls.
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff
yeah,
with
they're gonna
the
get
tight stuff,
uncomfortable.
too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah.
So
But
anyway,
I'm probably gonna still just deal with it. Exactly. Like, I'm just like, this shit
they don't
hurts,
have
but
to
I
be
look
jean. You wouldn't get it one if they were like.
That's a good
spandex.
suggestion.
my poor sensitive vulva. But honestly, it might not be that much of an issue. I've been taking I've been taking supplements on a regular basis. So maybe
I do too.
Maybe
all
I'll
the time.
maybe I'll wean that off this year.
just
We'll see.
because.
Yeah, keep it
Mm-hmm.
nice. Spiritually, I'm feeling.
Oh. I forgot we were checking in.
You said the chicken head?
I
forgot
feel like
we
you
were
were
still
about to
checking
do
in.
something.
Oh, spiritually, I'm feeling.
It's about we're
Spiritually,
doing.
we're doing great.
Yeah, spiritually, we're doing great.
Spiritually, we are doing great. So that's when I'm gonna start. Spiritually, we're all doing great. Physically, I've been laughing, so I have a little something in my chest.
I
That's
love
like
that.
a little sore because I just been
Oh,
laughing.
I
Just sore 'cause
that.
I've been
Oh, you're
laughing.
I thought you meant like a warm fuzzy feeling.
Yeah. like
Oh, it hurts
like
'cause
all
we-
choked up or something.
We keep laughing,
I
so it's
love
just
that.
hurting here.
Oh,
But it's still not a bad thing. It means joy,
She's
right?
like, oh, I love that. Oh, you're sore. Never mind.
I was expecting that.
Emotionally, I'm
That's what I
feeling joy in
do.
this moment as well, and my attention is on. I'm just present. I'm just currently
Okay.
present. My attention is currently in right now.
Where we are. Last night.
So I keep
Boom,
pointing at Courtney.
shakalaka.
Courtney's not doing a thing, but I keep pointing at her like she's not doing anything over there.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Tati, let's talk birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, talk birthdays.
Birthdays.
Have you watched any of the Ultimatum?
No.
Okay, can we have a general conversation about ultimatums then?
Yeah.
I've only watched the first episode, so and apparently it's all out, it's over, but I only watched episode 1, so I'm not talking from.
Did
a
you like
place-
it? Because the concept, I'll just say,
It's
the
terrible.
concept
It's
seems
so
completely
stupid.
idiotic.
It's very stupid.
And it seems so fake. Coming from producers that I feel like made something that felt so real. And it's like now this just seems so like
We want money.
staged and like just like what are y'all doing right now?
So the concept of it is really, really dumb. But I've been told to stick with it and to keep watching it. People are saying that it's really good and it's interesting.
I'm sure it's
I ain't gonna lie.
entertaining for sure.
So, I mean, I'm probably going to try, but the whole concept of an ultimatum is really insane to me. It's crazy to think about the concept of telling someone, you either marry me or we're done, and that just not being the end of the conversation.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, if the show, they only speaking from episode 1, so they go and like everybody has to do their intros and stuff. And so whatever partner it is, they're like, my name's such and such, and my girlfriend gave me an ultimatum. Like it's like the whole intro thing or whatever.
I hate it.
But there's also one couple, I think, where the woman was given the ultimatum because she doesn't want kids. And so what I gather from it is not that necessarily that she doesn't love or like him, but she, I don't know.
She doesn't want
kids. She just doesn't want kids. And he wants kids. And like not only, so I don't think that it's off the table for her to marry him. I think that she doesn't want to marry him knowing that he expects that the next thing is to have kids like right away. And she's like, I don't know if I want to have kids at all. But then she has a conversation with somebody else. It's crazy how different perspectives work too though, because she had a conversation with this nigga. Mind you, they go off and they meet. This is the stupid thing about this show. To me, mind y'all, let's take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I've only watched episode 1. But they're bringing all these couples together to date each other.
Yeah, they all get mixed up in different
And it's so
people.
stupid. So, again, I've only watched episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm not very far.
Right.
But they're doing it alongside, like, together. Everybody's together. So the couples are seeing each other. It's really dumb.
Like
That's
date.
like dumb to me. Because I feel like if you're really going to do a real experiment, because I think that there could be some value in, like, just getting the perspective that you might need to be like, oh, maybe there are people like this instead of like the nigga I'm with who I'm forcing to marry me. You know, like I think that there could be some value in just getting that extra perspective, but that's not what they're doing. They're literally, the premise being maybe someone else here is ready for marriage. That's so stupid.
In this group of people, though.
Yes.
Only this pool of people.
Why would you, and all of these people have been together for 2 years, 2.5 years, 1.5, like y'all have been, you're in a long-term relationship. You mean to tell me you about to go and spend a night with a new nigga for 3 weeks and
That's
be
why I
like,
said the show
this
seems
really
really
seems
fake
like
to
more
me.
my speed.
I don't see
You don't know
somebody
them.
that really wants to get married so much to the point that they're thinking that they're like, we're going to go on this show. So you're saying like, you went from wanting to spend the rest of your life with me and being pissed that I'm
Right.
not ready.
That I don't feel
to
that way.
being like,
You
well,
don't
let's
want-
just
you
go
don't
date
wanna
other
sp-
people for 3
You don't want to
weeks.
spend the rest of your life with
Like,
me. You want to just
yeah,
be married.
like, what do you, like this,
I
this
just
doesn't
want-
make sense.
it's
And they like,
really
and they
annoying.
like 20, 22, 23 years old and stuff.
Oh, let's actually, exactly. We should have started there. These people are 23. I haven't seen anybody past the age of 26.
Exactly. What are you doing at that
They're
age?
23, 24, 25, and 26, all of these people, except for like one dude who's like 30, but his girlfriend is 26.
Exactly.
And she like needs to be married right now or whatever. But these 23-year-old girls talking about they want to get married right now and they have to be getting ready to have a kid at least by 26 or 27. It's like, wow, girl, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I never wanted to like judge other people's values, especially because I know that I'm growing into a neutral space, but I was never coming from a neutral space of like, oh, it'll happen when it happens. I was like, I don't even give a fuck about that. Like, if it happens, dope. If it doesn't, though, I'm literally not spending my life with the goal of being married to somebody, especially because that feels so inauthentic and so. I want to be in love with someone.
Exactly.
I don't want to be with someone and just be checking off these boxes like, okay, we meet, we get married, we have kids, like, because it might not go that way. And if I really love someone, it shouldn't matter whether it goes that way or not. As long as as long as I'm getting my needs fulfilled, and I know that I can do that without being married personally. But these kids crazy. I don't know.
I'm all for the ultimatum. I don't like the idea of like, it's not so much an ultimatum as it is, I feel like, just expressing your needs
Yeah.
or what you want out of a relationship, and if that's not being met, then
leave.
you should leave.
But that's the
You
thing.
know, like,
Actually leave, though. Like, this whole
Yeah.
process being like, y'all have already had this conversation umpteen many times. You both very much understand each other's stances and what the other person wants. At what point do you just decide this person doesn't want what I want, so let me stop? And why?
To get on television.
I don't even understand the comfort, even outside of the television piece, of being a person who forces someone to marry you. Why would you want that?
You don't want that.
Like, would you literally walk down the aisle happily knowing that your spouse is only there because you forced them, because you literally said, I am leaving unless you
We're
marry me?
married or we're done.
I
Which
would not
one do you
want that.
No, that's
Like, if I
fair.
get
Yeah.
married, I really want it to be because we both really wanted to do that. I want,
I
like,
mean,
and I
yeah.
think that if it's not like that, we shouldn't do that. That's so weird.
I mean, I think that women, we're very idealistic and dreamy about the idea of like love and marriage anyway. So I think that like women always envision that whole ultimatum process is going to be like a movie where it's not so much that you're forcing someone to marry you. It's more of like you force them to see what they were like about to lose, or like you force them to see what had been right in front of them, you know, all along. Like in movies and stuff, when the woman is like, it's either this or I'm leaving, then they leave, and it's like the man literally wakes up the next day and it's like, oh shit, there's no one to make my bed
I
for me,
prefer
and
that.
there's
Run to
no
the
one to
airport.
cook for me.
Don't
Yeah, he's
go
like,
to
no.
Africa.
Or like on Martin, with Martin and Gina, when
Right.
she, even though that whole episode is crazy to me because it didn't start with her saying, I'm ready to get married or, you know, leave me like that. It started with just like a conversation and her not liking the way he was even having the conversation. Like, but it's like in that show, like Gina kind of took a stance a little bit where it was like, if you're not ready to move forward, I'm moving. I'm going here. And so that was kind of like an ultimatum in a sense.
was.
And it ended with him getting Brian fucking McKnight and putting on a whole little like skit
But
to
I
ask
prefer
her to
that.
ask her to marry him.
I prefer that because then you continuing to have the repetitive conversation. Because if
Yeah.
you really mean that, then leave. And if they turn up and be like, "Damn, I fucking tweaked," then that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's
that's
kind of
lit.
great. Like
That
that's
is
cool.
different. Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah.
like, I think that even that, I think that's way better than this idea of like we've talked about. I've been giving him hints and da da da. It's like, stand up. Gross. Sorry, I don't want to be judgmental, but like, I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah. It's also hard too, I think, when I can see the repetitive, in the only instance that I can see like the repetitive conversation happening is when the lack of marriage is the only problem there. Like if you're with a person and everything is perfect, like you love this person down, like you have no complaints, y'all are on the same page, every life is running smoothly, but it just so happens that you're a person that believes in marriage or that aspires for marriage and you're perfect and your mate doesn't. So it's like I can see the repetitive conversation coming in those senses because it's kind of like you're like,
You have to process it.
you're like, come on, you know, like everything is here. Where because it's like now it's like it's almost like you are also deciding too during that process. Is marriage like, you know, is this the hill that I'm like, you know, quote unquote willing to die on? Because it's like if this person is perfect for me, but he won't give me this, am I willing to walk away from this perfect person, risk, you know, potentially being alone for however long, you know, like how whatever the dating process may be, all because like I'm starting over now.
Yeah.
Now I gotta try and hope I'm gonna find somebody, you know, that I feel like is just as perfect and that wants to marry me.
I really want to understand why marriage is that important to certain people, because what are you getting if in cases like that where literally the only thing you're missing is marriage, what are you not getting that marriage is going to give you? Do you know? I'm asking you like
yeah,
do you
I
happen to
mean,
know?
I don't know.
Because I can imagine me being with someone.
I mean, it's I feel like it's like an added sense of like security.
It is security for
You
them.
know,
They
I
got it.
think
Talk about for them.
We
it
not
is
married.
like I think
Talking about
it
we not
is-
married.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like an added sense of security for people and validation and then also, you know, you're fighting against years of whatever, you know, how this person has grown up, like what how they've seen life and love to look like, or what they always thought it would look like for themselves, you know, where, and like in your point where you're saying in reality, nothing is going to change. Like if we get married or don't get married, everything's going to stay the same. But it's like, it doesn't matter if they always saw like, but I want to be married.
Yeah.
You know,
that type
and then
of stuff
I see
really
it,
makes
and
me
then I
thankful
see
that I
it
don't
both
feel
ways
that way.
though, where it's kind of like, if you're saying, if it's not a big deal, then I feel like, what's the big deal to do it as well? Like,
Right.
if your partner really wants it. Like, if you're someone that's like, what's the big deal? Marriage isn't going to change anything, but your partner really wants it, then it's like, why can't you do it?
Right.
You know, it's like, it goes both ways. Like, why are you fighting so hard not to do it? And why are you fighting so hard to do it if nothing's going to change?
Right.
If everything's going to stay the same and everybody's going to keep, you know, cohabitating the same way, and our family structure and everything's exactly the same, then it shouldn't be a big deal to do or not do it.
Right. I think one of the things that came up in the show too, on the episode, one of the girls was saying like, I don't know. She was saying like, she was like being very defensive about dudes saying that the reason that they don't want to get married right now is that they just want to be in a better financial position. Like they just want to be in a different space. And she's just like, I don't need your money. I don't need you to take care of me. But it's like, what? I don't know. It feels. I was like, this feels.
Oh, you're saying
like
it's for him.
Cap. Like, yeah, but it also feels like, is that true?
Yeah,
like, so you literally just won't expect anything out of this man. So, you will sit down with this man and be like, all I need you to do is show up to the wedding, babe. I'll take care of everything. I'll pay the mortgage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that really what you're down for? If your man is telling you, because with her situation, her man was kind of just telling her, like, I'm on board, babe. I look at you and I see my wife as well. I just don't think today. That's it. Like, that's all I'm saying.
It also, I feel like, kind of goes back to then, are you saying financially we can't afford a wedding? But if we are already together and living life together and sharing bills and doing all these things at the financial state that you're in right now, then I can see you saying I can't afford a wedding.
Right.
But if she was like, but if you see me as your wife, then dope. Let's go down to the courthouse, knock it out right now. I just want to be your wife.
Right.
It's like, once again, what is going to change?
If I was that man, though, I would just be worried that the things that you're saying now are going to change because we're married. And then the conversation is going to be, but I'm your wife, but I'm your wife.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what the issue, like, it's not, if we are already living life together. Now, I can see that being for somebody, like, if you're living separately.
Right.
Like, if you're living separately and your lives aren't already intertwined, then I can see you being like, no, like, I'm waiting. But if we are already on this journey together, then it's like, I'm broke with you now. Right. I'm like, why I can't be broke?
No,
you know,
but I
what's
think
the
the
big
issue
deal?
then is just the fear that the expectations are going to change because you are my wife. Like, now you don't have the room to do certain things because we're not married, and I can continue to hold on to my individualistic values and goals as far as like finances and stuff go. But once you're my wife, it's like I don't have a choice. And if you do wake up one day and be like, babe, we need a new deck, and I didn't agree to that, now all of a sudden it is my obligation because you're my wife.
Well, me and you, we've talked about that because we've had, I don't know if it's been people on the show or if this has been in like personal conversations, but we have people, you know, women that like talk about how like there should be some type of difference before you get, like, you know, like when you're dating somebody, like, don't give your all, or you shouldn't be all the way in until you're married, or like until there's a ring involved. And how we've always been like, no,
Sounds
like yeah, like if I'm not gonna marry, like when I get married, I need everything to already be the way I expect it to be. Yes. I'm already treating you like my man, or like me seeing you as my husband, and you should already be treating me, you know, in that same way. So I feel like in that case, that means something is already off there. And that has nothing to do with marriage.
Exactly.
That's your relationship.
Right.
If you don't already know your partner enough to know how they're going to handle marriage, or if they're going to switch up all of a sudden because now they're married and be like, well, you have to do this because you're my husband. Like, that's y'all issue.
Right.
Like, don't put that on marriage.
Right.
Though.
Just
say,
more of a conversation
I don't think
for
you're,
moving in.
like, say, I'm just not ready. Like, it has nothing to do with money.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with, you know, like
that's true.
age or what, you know, I just don't want to do it right now. Or I don't trust you. Like, I don't trust you. I don't feel like I don't know about you yet. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah. But even that mindset to me, I think should go for before you move in with a person, not before you marry someone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to move in with you unless I feel like I'm ready to give my all and do all of these things because, and those things could just be practical because once you're dating for someone, well, in a relationship with someone for a long time, certain things just become practical. After a while, if I'm spending 3 weeks at a fucking time over here anyway, why are we both paying separate rent somewhere if I'm already playing house in certain ways, you know? So it's like if I'm comfortable enough to do that, then why would I be like, okay, but when we move in, I do gotta hold back something until it's like so stupid.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's silly.
It is silly. I don't think that is, like you said, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
And you're setting yourself, like, that's just like how, you know, how back in the day, like people used to say a lot about you shouldn't cohabitate before marriage. Mm-hmm. And I always thought that was crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
why would I want to find out somebody's habits when it's like now I've literally bound myself to them? That's so strange.
That's ridiculous.
But,
or like when people talk about being like when people talk about like bachelorette parties and bachelor parties and they'd be like your last night as a single man or as a single woman.
Your last night was 3 years ago before you met that bitch.
Like what are you talking about? Like you haven't been single in ages. Like what are you talking about? Like once you
like what I've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, like once you commit, to me commitment is commitment.
It is.
And I think that's more of the, like people put so much, you don't want to get married, or like I feel like a lot of people don't want to get married because you're not fully committed right now in the stage that you're in. Right. So you're viewing marriage as like when I do that, now I'm obligated to do all these things and be this person. But that's the person you should have already been. And your partner that's pushing for marriage isn't aware that you're not already that person. Yeah, they're looking at it like we're already here. You are committed to me. Like, you are willing to do all these things, but you're really holding back or still being like, I could play the field sometimes, or I don't gotta listen to her. I don't gotta answer the phone because it's not like she my wife. Like it's like you're like, you know,
and that needs to be a conversation. And that's the thing, and that is sad for those people that are partnered in that way who don't understand that that's what's happening when they are all in and their partner is just like, oh, I'm just waiting on this, I'm waiting on that. It's like, that really does need to be a question that needs to be had. Like, tell me now, what are the fundamental differences between our relationship now and what you perceive our relationship will be as married people? And hopefully they tell you the truth. Hopefully they do tell you, like, I do walk around a little bit looser because I'm not married to you and I don't feel obligated to you in the same ways. Like, hopefully they let you know that, and hopefully you can empathize with that because that's real.
Or I like the idea of being able to make a quick exit if I wanted to.
True.
Like, if I wake up tomorrow and change my mind, I can just walk away. Yeah. Versus if we get married, it's gonna hold, you know, like you know, and it's like I value.
In some states, you gotta
value my freedom. You know, I value the idea of just being able to, you know, but it's like say the real things. Yes. Like don't
make all these excuses.
Yeah, don't make this big like, oh, but we're not ready for marriage.
It's interesting that you said that too, because the girl, I'm not trying to spoil this show for you. Mind you, I've only watched one episode, but one of the things that the girl said was that he had bought her a car. And now that I think about it, though, she seems very triggered by the whole finances thing, but I actually never heard him say that, like her actual partner. But she just seems very triggered by the, like, dudes saying that they're not ready because they're not financially ready. Well, I don't need a man to be financially ready, blah, 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 blah. But when she was having dinner with her actual partner, and she said to him, like, if we're not all in, why would you buy me a car? And why would you let me, I guess he asked her what kind of car she wanted, and she said, I guess she was serious, but she said she wanted an SUV because eventually she wanted car seats in the back. And he actually got her an SUV. And she's like, and now I have to drive around in this big truck and no one's in the back seat. And
girl,
she said that. And I'm just like,
because once the car got there, the babies came immediately.
She's like, no one's in the back seat. Mind you, this girl is 23. 23 years old. And it's just, and in that case, it is like, okay, you should talk to your partner about exactly what it is. Girl, and actually, quiet as kept, that particular dude, he go off to talk to somebody else. Let me tell you what I don't like about this show. What I don't like about I don't like this at all. If you wanna, first of all, we're all on this show. We all opted in. We're all here to talk to new people, gain other perspectives, essentially date somebody else, right? Leave me the fuck out of it. Don't be going to this new bitch being like, yeah, because she never does this. And yeah, me and her don't have this in common. Leave me the fuck out of it. Talk about yourself. I don't like that. And I know that it's probably natural. I get it. Everybody has that common thread. Like, we're all doing the same thing. But that was really irking me. Like, having, especially dudes, like, dudes sitting down with another woman talking about, wow, you really just get me. Like, she don't even, like,
Episode 1.
Wow.
One. I've
Literally,
never had someone understand me.
Having like a 1 hour conversation with this bitch is being like, wow, I mean, me and my girl got a lot in common, but like, you just check off all the boxes. I'm like,
the show is fake.
Beat the fuck out
The show is so fake.
That's a real reality
I'm so
TV
disappointed
for
in
y'all.
them. Like, how can y'all make Love is Blind and then make this?
It's wild.
Like, I'm
It's
so
reality
disappointed.
TV.
It's wild, but I'm looking forward. I'm honestly not looking forward to finishing the show, but I'm going to, because everybody on Twitter, like, everybody just be tweeting me. A couple of people on Twitter,
popular.
when I tweeted, like, I had tweeted, like, I watched the first episode of The Ultimatum, and y'all, I don't know. And everybody's like, stick with it. I'm like,
I feel like it's one
always
of those
say
things
that.
where it's definitely probably going to be entertaining because, like, most reality TV, if you really sit and watch it, you'll find
It's
something.
entertaining,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, if you're
It's
going to find
always
something that
something.
grabs you and you'll be like, oh my gosh, can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Like, it's reality TV. But as far as it being substantial or making any fucking sense, it's
Making
gonna be
any
like,
It's
fucking
really making
sense.
sense part.
because, and
Yeah.
the fact that what's the dude? Nick Lachey?
Yeah.
The fact that Nick and Vanessa,
yeah, I'm disappointed in them.
they be sitting there talking about, like, when they're explaining the whole premise of this, I'm like, you don't believe this. You don't believe this. You don't believe that this is a good idea for people who have been together for 2.5 years to talk to one person for 3
Yes.
weeks and decide maybe if they want to marry them instead.
Like
Are you
how
kidding me?
passionately they talk about Love is Blind and the concept of that show and
Yeah.
how they feel about it and stuff. And it's like coming from that to this.
Especially
like,
at 23 years old.
even at the end
They're
of
23.
the reunion when they first introduced it and they were
Mm-hmm.
like showing the trailer and like I'm listening to like them explain it and it's like nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Like they said so many words. It's
Yeah.
like couples and ultimatum and who I'm just listening like Nick.
Well,
Nick.
apparently Vanessa gave
Like,
Nick an
stop.
ultimatum. Apparently.
Oh, that's happening
But
in
my
real
whole
life?
He
thing
did say
is,
that.
but my whole thing is, y'all are very grown, and you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. So it's like, is this the same type of in a way, I understand what they're trying to do here, which ultimately, ideally,
Like,
these
stop dragging your
couples
feet.
will go and talk to other people and gain other perspectives to see that the person that they with either is or is not for them. But not this, and if it was just that, that would be okay to
Yeah.
me. But not this added, maybe someone here you might
Yeah,
want
like
to marry.
that's my thing. Like this
what are you
selective
talking
few
about?
that you can decide from here. Like
First of all, literally
other people.
6 people.
no.
What are you talking about,
Like, y'all was supposed
Vanessa?
to date. And then how is that not like a recipe for like how's nobody fighting? How
And
are
they're
the
all
police called?
together.
Like-
and like the one girl who was talking about the dude who bought her a car, at the end of episode 1, she's like, and I just hear him laughing, and I'm just gonna go over there. And she just goes and walks. Like, why are they all in the same place?
Oh
Get them
my
all
God.
away
That's
from
what
each
I'm
other.
saying. I just said
It's
I want
so
to marry you and spend
stupid.
the rest of my life with you, and now we're gonna sit here.
I'm
and
about to
gonna
sit here and watch
date
you
people?
giggle with this bitch. I can't. And she, the little does she know, she don't hear him saying, "Oh, I got a lot in common with my girl, but me and you,
Checking off all the boxes.
baby, honey, see, y'all better than me." So birthdays. What's your favorite flavor of birthday cake?
My favorite flavor
Yeah,
of
tell us.
birthday cake.
Yeah, your perfect cake.
I don't know, girl. My favorite
like 'em all?
type of cake. I don't like them all.
I know you don't. So
But I don't know what my favorite is, bitch.
I think you do.
No, I don't know. Maybe like vanilla cake and like chocolate icing, or vanilla cake and vanilla icing.
are you kidding,
Who likes that? I thought it's not who likes that. Like
Alex?
Oh.
Drippy.
Or marble.
there
That's
we go.
my favorite
That
cake.
sounds more
Bingo.
like you.
That's
Yes.
much better. I was
Yeah,
very
we had to approve it for
I was
you.
very
Like, yeah, that's a little better.
disappointed.
You were very disappointed.
Yeah.
Girl.
So what does your ideal cake say on the top for your birthday?
Anything but happy birthday.
Yeah, literally anything but happy birthday.
Can it literally say that?
No,
Like those words. Anything but happy birthday.
no.
I don't know.
What would
I don't
what
even
would
be
you
having
look at?
writing
Like,
on my
What would you
cake.
look down on a
31.
cake and be like, wow, that's really cute, or that's really fun?
We 31, like WON. Everybody uses that.
Oh, that's
Well,
yeah. I feel
Oh,
like
you
Lil
enjoyed
Wayne. No,
Oh.
that's cool. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Eminem not on the list. Who else is on the list?
Gucci?
Gucci who? Gucci Mane.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Dang it, I had a camera on you and you did that.
Good. Look how good.
No, that's not good.
Good.
I'm sorry. That was TikTok is rotting my
TikTok,
brain.
yeah, it's ruining
I don't
everybody.
know. You gotta ask me another question.
Okay.
'Cause I don't
What
even know.
color? So like, if it's like a big ass cake platter, what color is that cake? I'm not up to shit, y'all. I promise.
I'm like, don't ask me nothing else about cake.
Oh, nothing else about cake?
You can ask me birthday, but not about cake.
Birthday. Okay. I don't know nothing else associated with birthdays.
Restaurants?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like everybody just opts to go in to get food. You know
yeah,
what
what
I'm
kind
saying?
of food
Like,
is
what
like
do you
your
wanna go
optimal
eat?
birthday food? That's a good question.
Oh, usually like a nice steakhouse.
Oh.
Probably. That's usually where I end
Ribs.
up, I think. You get ribs?
She wants steak.
I don't always get, no, I do. I'm about to say, I don't always get steak, though. I just be at a
think you do.
steakhouse.
You get steak.
You be getting
But
steak.
I do get steak.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you get? Salmon?
yeah, it's more fish
I've been
related.
getting salmon a lot lately when I go to steakhouse.
I don't like that for you.
I
Why?
just don't go to steakhouses. I don't get
It
steak.
just depends on what time I go. If it's a late reservation, I get salmon.
There's so
If
many
it's an early
things happening.
reservation, I get steak.
I'm never, ever gonna go into a steakhouse and not get a steak. That sounds insane to me.
That's what I do. Literally, I'm like not getting steak.
I'll get some wings on the side.
On the side of your steak?
No,
On the side
as
of
an
the fish.
appetizer.
Oh,
No, I never get fish. I'm gonna get a steak every time.
That salmon be good.
I'm sure it's
Then the
delicious.
chicken be
That'd be
good, too.
great.
I'm simply not gonna order
Chicken really
salmon,
good.
fish, or chicken at a steakhouse.
I'm simply...
I'm not.
give me those veggies on the side, like broccoli,
kind?
asparagus,
Talk about what
Brussels
kind?
sprouts, that kind of stuff.
I don't like
What you want
Brussels
on the side?
Mashed potatoes.
That's such a steakhouse meal.
What's your favorite cut of steak?
I don't know.
New York strip.
No.
Oh,
I don't
It's
know.
not a New York strip. Oh,
No.
I was like, it's not a New York
Because
strip.
I don't
because I told her
know.
I'm like New York strip.
I don't have a favorite cut.
My favorite thing
just
to
be
eat is a
eating-
prime rib.
I be eating the
And I
smallest
can't
one.
always get it.
No.
So like a filet?
Yeah, usually that's what I end up getting because it'd be the smallest. I be getting like an 8 ounce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never been that type of bitch. I love a prime rib, but they're kind of hard to come by these days. I've been going to a lot of, lately, like the past few years, every time I've gone to a steakhouse, it's like they don't have a prime rib on the menu, or they're like, oh, we're out, we don't have
Or it'd be
it.
expensive as fuck.
I don't care about that part.
be
That's
like
what the
market
fuck I
price?
came for.
Wildly expensive.
That's what the fuck I come for.
They do
you
steak with
like-
market price? Do they do that with steak?
Sometimes.
Oh, they do. Oh,
I
okay.
don't usually see that.
I always
with
usually
steak.
see it with
It's
seafood.
like seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how you usually see it.
Like
But do you
sometimes.
prefer to... How do you like your birthdays to be like chill?
You
Or,
know
like,
I
turned
don't.
up?
Oh, I guess. I don't know why I said that. Like, you know I don't. What?
You do.
I don't think I care as long as I celebrate. Like, it can be a chill celebration, but I have to celebrate.
You're right.
Absolutely.
What about you?
Yeah, same. Even
Josh
though this year-
Safdie.
Huh?
Josh Safdie's muse.
No.
You know, like. things
No.
I can't wait to do that TikTok.
No. But no, same. I just like to celebrate. I did used to like, initially I started liking for my birthday to be a huge production.
Yeah.
Because for a while, like after I had my daughter, that was like the only time that I knew that I was for sure going to be able to have a babysitter and would for sure be able to like do whatever I wanted to do for however many days that like I wanted to do it. So I'd be like, when my birthday roll around, we outside. Like, we in this bitch. But now I'm like,
yeah.
We outside. Now you're like, we outside.
We had a good time for 30.
Yeah, that
30
was
was
a really good
literally
time.
fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
that was
I
a
think
really
That was
good
my
trip.
favorite of your birthdays. Your birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even we went to Vegas for Tati's birthday before, and that was fun too. But this one was
fun.
like, and it was.
I think it's a tie between those two for me.
Those two
Vegas trips.
No, because they were both so memorable.
Yeah, they were
I had
really
all my
a good
friends.
time.
Exactly.
Everybody, it was always like everybody came. Like
Right.
everybody was there.
It was a good time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think the thing about this past
The second trip was so grown though. It was nice.
and it was more like because we had like a house.
It was paced out.
It was space. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was just like
Everybody had their own space.
We all
it
got
didn't
drunk
feel
as
very
fuck.
hectic.
So we was
either.
getting
like it
drunk
didn't
as
feel
fuck.
chaotic.
We had a lot of bottles.
Yeah, and then
And
we had a
left
pool.
liquor there.
I can't believe it.
I was trying to drink it before we left.
Of course you were.
We left.
Somebody I was trying to drink
We
it
left
before.
like some tequila
And it
some
was Hennessy.
there.
Yeah, and I was drinking that. You know I was.
Yeah,
And the
you was
crazy
really
thing
trying.
I wasn't
is
trying to
that,
waste it.
Like I have been drinking Douce. That's my birthday drink.
It
For any
is.
of you guys that want to know.
That is it.
But
Say,
we
say,
have been
say,
drinking
say.
Douce the whole trip. And so when the Douce was gone and then it was like, okay, now we just got Hennessy, I cannot drink Hennessy following Douce. It's a distinct difference between the two. So drinking Hennessy after drinking Douce for a whole weekend, it was like it was like burning. I was like, I can't drink this.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was,
like,
that was my last time
Yeah,
drinking
like
Hennessy
I
was that day.
literally cannot. If I drink Hennessy, it has to be that was all I drunk that day. But I can't taste the difference.
That's
I
fair.
can't. Yeah, I can't have something better and then drink it. I'll be like,
Right.
Can I tell y'all a secret?
Yeah,
you like it all.
I love Hennessy.
I know.
Like, I really love Hennessy. But I cannot, I know better now, but I love Hennessy. But I will
Hennessy.
either fight or fall asleep.
Don't let
Yeah,
Those are the only two options.
The options
I'm
you
either
have.
going to be, like, very emotional and, hyperactively emotional, like, angry. Or I'm going to just pass out wherever I'm at.
Yeah,
But I love Hennessy.
yeah.
It's so
absolutely.
good to me.
It's
It's
so good.
So good to me. That's what I mean. That's why I said, that, can I tell y'all a secret? Because I mean that. That's what I mean. Like, I love Hennessy
so
the way it
good.
tastes.
That's what I said.
I
That's
love
nice.
Isn't that crazy?
Douce is so good to me.
See, that's the thing. I only drink Douce when I'm with you. I don't frequent. Well, I don't frequent Hennessy like that no more neither.
And now I've
but
had like the black one.
I was on Life is a Scam podcast a few weeks ago, or maybe a month or so ago. I don't know. Y'all check that out, by the way. And they offered me some Hennessy, and I hadn't had Hennessy in so long. It was delicious.
I don't want you to
Because
use
he poured
delicious
me a
to
cup,
describe that.
and his wife, shout out to Jazz, she was like, "Babe, get her some juice or whatever." And I looked at her, I was like, "I don't need juice."
Yeah, right.
And I just sipped on it the whole night. It was so good.
I
Wow.
want to hear Hennessy was so good.
I think I might need to.
I don't want to hear that
I need to
Hennessy
go
is so
get a
good.
bottle
I
of
don't.
Hennessy soon. I just need to really
Not soon.
not drink too much of that because I will really
Fuck a bitch up.
not be pleasant.
No.
Or maybe let me not manifest that. All the times I drink Hennessy, I'm gonna be an angel. Anyway. Okay, what else birthday?
Because that's her first name. Can you imagine? So what else do you like doing your birthday?
We should call each other birthday on our birthdays.
Okay, in the month of our birthdays.
The whole month.
So what's up, birthday? Oh, it's kind of cute.
You know, when I
We
was
all
a
know
kid,
that.
we
I
used
really
to get
wanna
one curse word a month, and on our birthday months, we get two.
To
And-
what?
2 curse words.
Oh,
When I was a kid, we got one curse word a month.
I was like, I still get one.
And if it was our birth month, we got 2. And that used to just be so fun because she would always forget.
oh.
And
Well,
then
damn,
you
it is your
just
birthday.
exclaim. And then me and my brother would be like, you going to use them both? Like, you going to use them both at the same time?
Like,
or
play
you
your
going to
cards
do one?
right here.
I did used to
like you have the whole month that you can choose when
Just
you're going
one-
to use your
yeah.
curse word.
And it always caught her off guard. Every time. It was delightful.
I was forced to curse, so I didn't really get.
Yeah.
You were forced to curse.
It's
Yeah.
like, can we know that you can curse and mean it?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Maybe like 12.
This is borderline child abuse.
Not put on child.
He's like, I need to hear that you can curse and like make people be like, okay, damn,
I'm like,
damn.
they wanted to know that you could defend yourself in these streets.
Yeah.
It's like, niggas,
In
they need
these
to know to be
streets.
afraid of you.
No, I can't stop.
Yeah, all we do is curse now.
Yeah,
I
because that's
love
how you used
curse
to do in
words, though.
school. All the time. All the time. And never
crazy.
get caught. I don't
wanna hear
know.
the thing.
I don't know what it
That's all I
is
know,
about
hear the
you.
thing.
I don't know what it is about Michael. I don't know why he gets away with everything in life. But he would literally just be in the line like, come on, bitch. I mean, like, be in the lunch line. Like, hurry it up, bitch. We're hungry. What the fuck? And then, like, somebody else will come over there and be like, Michael, that's crazy. Sir, come over here. You
said
cursing?
what?
Yeah, they be like, look, are you kidding me?
It's the best thing. And I'll be like, look, I didn't say it.
Like,
What you
I
want
don't
me to
know.
do? That's hilarious.
I don't know.
No, Michael, that's crazy. Over here right now.
That's it. It would be something so
Detention.
simple. Like, they wouldn't even be cursing at anybody. It
Right.
would just be like, your ass crazy, Mike. You going to the office.
Not
I
this.
heard it.
This is terrible. This is
Yep,
terrible.
with the keys shaking.
With the keys, like, Look,
cannot.
my
We cannot
girl-
bring that back.
my girl Daddy D.
We cannot bring that back.
Yeah, we can't, but I
It's
have
still
to.
going.
Okay, I'm done with
He
this.
hasn't stopped.
Okay, we're done with this.
Yeah.
Let's go on with this. I'm trying to think if I got one more birthday question. Well, I, for one, am very happy that you were born.
Me too.
You're the best.
You are the best.
And not the least at anything.
Yeah.
Except maybe hopscotch. I've never seen you do that. So,
Let's figure that
show me
out.
what you got, or you'll continue to be the least in my mind.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to laugh at you. Oh, fuck.
But no, we love you so much,
Cassidy's
Tots.
got-
Thank you for, everything that you do.
We love you, Tati. Clap it up for
Yeah.
Tati, everybody. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
you.
to you. I wish I could sing that low.
Yeah.
Okay, well, make sure that you all, it's not too late. Just because today's the 25th and her birthday was on the 20th, that's not too late for you to hit her where she's at.
Yeah.
Give them your cash out.
What's my cash app? Tatiana?
$ Tatiana. Are you sure?
Tatiana Basso?
I think it is.
I was about to say, that feels kind of common.
My name?
Yeah, you sure no other Tatianas have $ Tatiana on their cash app?
Not Basso.
Oh, I thought you just said Tatiana, girl.
No.
$sign.
Tatiana Vassal.
I'll put it in the
$
description.
Tatiana Vassal. Hit up her cash app. Put money in there for her Duce. She's all out. She needs more. Please.
I am all out.
Also, continue to follow us
That shit
where you
real.
can follow us. That's Away with Words, the podcast on Instagram. And you can follow me there too at Bree.stories and at Bree_stories on Twitwat. And also, while we're talking about her, you can follow at A Tati on Instagram and at Hey Tati on Twitwat as well. Please do not forget to follow at MJM Kid and at moments_stew_stew because that's where all the cool stuff is. And if you're looking to get some pictures taken and you're in the Chicagoland area, you better do it with the best and not with the rest. We got a special going on now,
We do have a
right
special.
now.
We have a special.
Get on it. Don't miss it. I know you're graduating or going to prom or something. Hopefully you're not. If you're 16, don't be watching this. But if you got somebody in your life that's 16 or 17 or 18 and they're graduating or, doing a thing, pictures for that. Pictures for everything. We love you. We'll talk to y'all later. Everybody say bye.
Bye.